we have got the president of the Magic Circle to open the show, doing the most amazing trick that was first performed in 1840. He's not only the president of the Magic Circle, he actually won the Stage Magician of the Year in 2000, Millennium. Are we ready for our fantastic, gorgeous president, Mr. Scott Penrose? Come on!
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Brilliant. Thank you very much for a lovely introduction. I've never been introduced as gorgeous, but there we go. I'll take it while I can. So, as Mandy said, I'm going to show you a trick that was first invented in 1840, and it was invented by a marvellous magician by the name of Robert Houdin. And maybe there aren't many, not necessarily magicians in the audience, there's lay people here, and you might not have heard of Robert Houdin, but he wrote a number of landmark books, like Robert Houdin, The Secrets of Conjuring and Magic. And within this book, there is the most wonderful trick, and it's called the Marvellous Orange Tree. And there it is. And Houdin was not only a magician, he originally started off as a clockmaker. He started off as a clockmaker, was sent 3 books on horology, supposedly. When he opened the package, the books were about magic, and that's how he became a magician. And he's one of the landmark magicians in the history of magic. So much so, after writing books like this, he inspired a young Hungarian who read this very book. And that young Hungarian was the name of Eric Weiss. And Eric Weiss was so inspired to become a magician, he called himself Houdini. And that's where the name Houdini comes from the famous French magician, Robert Houdin. So let me show you the marvellous orange tree. As I said, Robert Houdin was a clockmaker and a magician. So this marvellous orange tree, of course, is a clockwork contraption. And according to the book, he needed to borrow from the audience a lady's pocket silk and lace handkerchief. Now, just for the sake of speed, I just brought one with me. However, I do need to borrow a ring. Now, there's lots of people in the front row here. There's a ring, so you hold your hands out. There's a gentleman there. It's like a wedding band. Could I borrow that? Can you take that off for me, sir? Brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. And what's your name?
Ben.
Ben. Thank you very much for loaning me your ring, Ben. Could you just hold on to it, just through the fabric, just for a moment? Because you're not a magician, are you?
No.
I can tell you're not a magician because you wouldn't have loaned it to me otherwise, because if you'd read Secrets of Conjuring and Magic by Robert Houdin, you would know that you're about to stick your handkerchief down the barrel of a gun with your wedding band. There we go. Thank you very much indeed. We'll just pop that in there. And we just need to load the gun. Now, I will warn you that this gun is slightly older than this prop. This dates back from 1820, and it doesn't always go off first time. So there's a music cue that's about to happen, and the cue might not take place. It depends on whether or not the gun goes off. Right, here we go. So we just load this gun. Right, here we go. This is Robert Houdin's wondrous orange tree, circa 1840, as written in this book. You ready? Now, Robert Houdin's marvellous orange tree, when the gun went off, would suddenly generate orange blossoms. One by one, an orange blossom would appear. There's one here, there's one there. And then there's 3 more. Then after the orange blossoms appeared, it would grow oranges. This mechanical tree would generate life. And produce 5 oranges. And the last one was at the top. And then the pièce de résistance was the borrowed handkerchief, and the ring would suddenly rise from the top orange. The orange would split in 2 and be lifted by 2 mechanical butterflies. Let's give it a go. Is that your ring, Ben? Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
fantastic Mr. Scott Penrose.